Obstacles are those frightening things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. Slow progress is still progress. Hi, I'm Parish and welcome to this week's video. So going to be joined by a guest.
As you will see on site is
Aaron, hi. Hey, how you doing? You alright? What made us good candidates? Always nice to hear that from the lenders.
Oh wow.
How does it actually work?
So what's key to us as a lender?
So lots to get through today. I had some positive news from the council. They've finally scheduled in our pre-app meeting for the whole overall scheme. So really glad about that. We've been waiting for ages for that to happen. So now that's going to go ahead and hopefully we'll get some answers from them which will dictate, what the overall scheme will be. So yeah, looking forward to that meeting. And today we're also going to be joined by a guest. He is one of the business development directors at Relendex. And Relendex are the lenders that we are using on this development. And sometimes the lenders send a representative to just have a general site visit to see how things are going, check on progress, etc. So yeah, that's happening today. So in the meantime, while we wait for all that to happen, let's catch up with George. George, what's been going on site? What's the progress?
right, yeah, as you will see on site is we had loads of steel removed, like all the beams removed.
Yeah.
And now we had the steel delivery on Monday, which was a challenge, but we managed it.
Yeah.
The guys took obviously the old steels down and we started erecting them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good progress.
Nice, so it's moving along. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys remember, but the plan is to retain a large portion of the steel frame here, so just to save on costs. We've planned careful modifications to the existing steel frame. So it will involve retaining a large portion of it and retaining the primary beams, which we cannot touch, and just removing and modifying the secondary beams. So that's the steel frame. What else? What's been going on? Any other bits that are happening behind the scenes?
Yeah, we've done some investigation on the drainage because, just to check if it matches the old map we have.
Yeah, so this is a scan of a really old blueprint of the drainage layout. Obviously this is a much larger scale, but interesting. So what we're now doing is just investigating to see if this is still what is there in the ground or if it's been changed. So yeah, we'll go and have a look at that too. Cool, all right, let's go. Right, he should be here. He should be here soon. Ah, I think he's here. There he is. Aaron, hi. Hey, how you doing? You all right? Good to see you again. Good to see you. This is Aaron, the business development director, one of the business development directors at Relendex. So you've got the uniform as well from Relendex. Cool. Let's show you some progress.
Lovely. We're a modern business.
Yeah.
So just want to get into the space really of having some digital online content. I think
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, well, it's just been good to be able to see what you guys have been doing, or you've been doing.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to try and follow suit in the future. So
yeah. Okay. All right, George, we'll follow your lead. We're just going. I think we'll start because. Basically, Aaron hasn't seen any of it, so maybe let's just kind of give a recap.
So I must have been here, 6 months ago?
You did come here, right?
Yeah, I've been here maybe 6 months ago. Parked my car here last time.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did, and we were with the previous owner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he took us round, and then it was with the valuer and the monitoring surveyor who's doing the costs.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think it's in for a bit of a surprise. So here, what we've done on the ground floor is put our welfare stuff there. We've created some loos.
Yeah.
There's a material storage area there, and then we've got the site office. So we've just changed all this up.
All your health and safety stuff.
All the health and safety stuff. Yep.
God, this is different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Jeez.
we'll come back to this. Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
So that is insane. Yeah.
Is this all the old staircase?
This is,
you
yeah.
Put this, so
No, this is still the old.
utilise it.
Yeah,
Oh,
for now,
fantastic.
yeah. I mean, we're gonna, just
God,
for
that's-
access. Yeah.
When you said you stripped it out, you really had stripped it out.
Oh, there has been a bit of progress on this floor as well. They've taken the floors up.
What's odd?
You said
Yeah, but hadn't seen this.
you said that like there was less work, or potentially there's less. You were happily surprised with the amount of steels you could actually reuse. Basically, is that?
Yeah, no. The existing steel layout wasn't lining up with our original proposal.
Yeah.
But once we modified it, well, we modified it just so we could use it actually, and it worked. So
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Are you going to keep any of them exposed? Because they're actually quite nice, aren't they?
They
Or
are. They are. We just got to check. We're just trying to figure
Fire
out
regs.
Yeah, fire regulations,
Yeah.
and also we're trying to. We're going through the process of working out our interior designing, just what kind of style we want the
Yeah.
interiors. But
it's
it is.
amazing.
How cool is it to see all of this like this? You know, like the whole.
So is this all existing, and then you just basically new bolts and secured everything in place, or is a lot
there's
of this all new?
some bits have already been removed.
Okay.
Yeah, all of this is existing here
Yes.
on this floor.
Yeah.
You'll see the new steels coming in on the basement ground level.
Yeah.
When we go down there, the ground floor is the only floor that we're removing the whole floor because we're changing the height of it, and we're removing a lot more steels on that floor. But on
Yeah.
this floor, there's just some areas on that side and this side that we're changing, and we're getting rid of these columns on the two end ones, I think,
Okay.
and then the two end ones there because they kind of fall slap bang in the middle of
And then what we have to support from external walls then, or
this one is going to be a new
it's
one.
going to run
Right straight into the wall there,
Got you.
and then this one's but the middle 6 ones we're going to keep. That one is a big change.
So what I want to know is, does it cost you less money?
Yeah, it's going to cost us less. It's gonna
Now
slap
you
bang.
stripped it all back, the ceiling heights just feel amazing, don't they? Like these are
I
going
mean,
to be
it already
super,
had this
super
floor
smart.
already had quite high
Yeah.
ceiling heights, but it is super high.
Amazing.
So this is our second project with you guys.
Yeah.
We've done one with you guys, which is now finished. Sales are going through.
First one today, hopefully.
Yeah, first one's hopefully going to exchange today. 3 houses, so the first one's going to exchange today. But for the benefit of our viewers, what can you just explain what made us good candidates to use development finance with Relendex?
So we
Yeah.
always say we lend to the people first, or people in this case, rather
Yeah.
than person, and the business second.
Yeah.
So I think just having that personal relationship with you and your business partner Daniel has been absolutely key, and it's been built on trust. And with your first scheme, delivering ahead of time and on budget, which has been difficult in these times with all of your sales, has been the reason we've been very excited to do this next scheme with you.
Cool.
But it's just really nice to see what you've done here.
Yeah.
Like, it's great the sales that you've done before. But yeah, I suppose about why we're backing you guys, that isn't fake. Like we do, like it is that like personal relationship, and then getting that first one over the line and just.
But I guess it also helped that we have a track record even before we came to.
Yeah, that is true as well, actually.
Yeah.
Our typical criteria is that we would want like 3 schemes under someone's belt. There are exceptions to that, like if you've got a really experienced like management team behind you as well on the construction delivery side. But I suppose you guys have both. You got the experience on the construction side, you got a really good team, and then you and Daniel's background as well.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. Always nice to hear that from the lenders.
What made you go with Relendex?
I think
you guys wanting to grow a bit as well, but like in a sustainable way, you're wanting to grow. So just having someone that's you know, the flexibility. Like, this isn't an easy scheme for a bank to get their heads around, or a lender to get their head around. So I think being able to work closely on that, understand it, know that you guys know exactly what you're doing, and then for us to be able to put that forward to our lenders has been pretty key.
No, that's I think like you say, it was a bit of a complex process on this one,
and the phasing.
It's a phasing, step-by-step approach, and I think you guys just understood the end goal. You guys gave us two options as well for loans, right? There was a bridge loan, and there was a development finance loan as well. I don't know if you guys remember, but we submitted our prior approval application to convert these upper floors from commercial to residential on the day we exchanged on this site, and we requested a delayed completion of 10 weeks, which allowed us the window to receive our approval within that time frame. We had a backup bridge option just in case that approval didn't come through, but luckily that approval did come through in time, and we ended up using the development finance loan instead. But yeah, that flexibility that you guys offered us was amazing as well, and that's another reason why, you know.
And the purchase was interesting in itself, wasn't it? Because it wasn't just a straight out property purchase. You're buying the shares in a business, which had its own complexities, and we all know how long lawyers take to get through the process. But we did get there within time.
It was a long one, right? It was 6 months or something. But yeah, no, it's crazy.
Things that I thought about this deal was just the complexity you had at the purchasing stage, and how like that really unlocked this. For you to see the potential of how you could purchase this and structure it. Obviously, the actual development, we kind of take it for granted that you know what you're doing there, right? And you've got a proven track record with us now. But that initial part I always find fascinating, because you've unlocked something here now with several phases that has huge potential, which is the bit that's obviously really exciting.
What we liked about you guys is you helped us in trying to figure out how to make this deal happen as well. Like, you guys were able to stretch to 70% loan to value. And I know we had to use another property as collateral, which in this case was our previous scheme that you guys are also.
We've already got first charge, and now we've got second
charge on that. But it just goes to show that in how you can, if you know what you're doing, and if you have a lender like Relendex on board, you can strategically make it work. Like in this case, we used collateral from a different property to kind of make sure we can, get the deal.
I suppose as a developer, cash is king. You're trying to maximise the funds you have available to you at any one time, but you do need a lender behind you to be able to, I suppose, support that, or to be able to smooth out the edges, and to help with that cash flow. Particularly when you're wanting to grow like you guys are, sustainably, but moving on to the next project, you not want to put all your eggs in one basket in terms of your own cash, obviously, in terms of your efforts you do, but with your own funds.
We want to make these kind of high-end units, but energy efficient as well. Like, we're going to have cooling systems in there and that kind of thing. But
well, Harrow was you had the cooling systems in as well, didn't you?
Yeah, they were different. But this one's going to be it's a different system. All of these flats are just studio flats, so it's not it's going to be relatively simple systems, because it's not like we're heating up a whole house.
No.
Right. Yeah. Let's carry on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that there was an existing lift shaft. That's all gone as well.
Yeah, I remember, because there was discussion that you were potentially going to keep that, but
no.
Or was that no?
We were never going to keep that because it wasn't.
But, sorry, when I say keep it, is the location going to remain the same?
It was going to be similar, but it was So that's all gone, and we had to get rid of that first before the guys could start on the steel modifications. So what we're doing is we are making sure all of our steels go in up to this level. So we can close off the ceilings and things like that.
Okay.
And so that will allow us to progress here on this floor and the floor below.
So phasing
six flats.
Be the first floor, second floor, and then depending on timing on planning, then you'll go with the outcome of that basically on the.
So we've got. I don't know if we mentioned we've got our meeting scheduled with Islington finally for the overall pre-app, and that's happening on the 27th, and that's for the whole overall scheme. That should give us some answers, because once we know where we stand with that new build element, then we'll know what kind of planning application to put through.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be good.
It'd be good to get that underway. That's the final straw in terms of the whole planning exercise to get that in.
Because at that point, it'd probably be quite good to have a revaluation done as well, because you would have considerably, from where we looked at the scheme, vacant possession, with permitted development, your lawful development, that we end up having in place. But once you've got planning for that in the back, it could be, depending on how you want to proceed with the further phases, worth having a revaluation.
I think
maybe lower your LTGDV.
Maybe. I know there's been a significant increase already. We've got a commercial tenant.
Where are you with that?
We've signed heads of terms.
Oh, great.
And we're progressing along with legals. We should be completing on that in the next month, probably, or so.
Cool.
Yeah, it's currently back and forth.
Everything up here is really exciting. I think the ceiling heights, the space, the size of them is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Getting downstairs done though, it almost, not that it takes the pressure off, but that is almost like unlocks the rest of the scheme for you, if you know what I mean. And then the absolute cherry on top is your further planning now. Like that's where you don't mind me saying, like the big profits will be made in the future will be on that extension and what you get on the third floor as well.
And we've just, in the background, we've been still working away with all the design and drawings, and what we're now going to do is we've combined the cores as well, so it gives us a much more efficient layout on the new build flats as well. So one lift, one staircase, and we're just going to combine the two schemes together. What's your reaction?
Oh wow! Is that 2 months of stripping out?
It's a bit more than stripping out.
It's so good.
Isn't it crazy?
So when we came here last time, it was, I think we were having to duck to go into some of this. Just about.
Move the helmet, Bobby. That's good.
I'm 189, so I'm just under 2 meters. Was access difficult getting these in?
How did they get them in? Is it from? Well, basically, we've designed it so that none of the steels are massive.
So you haven't had to crane or anything?
But so there wasn't a need for a crane. But where did they bring them in from?
Well, it was a small lorry, so just they brought them in.
Manually brought them down. Yeah, I think there are some tricky beams on the first floor, which we may need to kind of think about how we get those steels in. But on this level, these are all manageable. It's moving along slowly. There were all these steels running through here as well. These have all been removed. There's a whole pile of steels that they've removed in the garage area.
Yeah.
There is some progress. It just takes a bit of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just it's like a delicate procedure here. Like you don't want the whole thing to collapse. So
have you had to have any inspections yet from the building control?
Not with them, but we are keeping our structural engineers up to date. They've kind of been. But soon we're going to be propping the whole frame up as well, from the basement all the way to the top, before we start the first floor modifications.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is where you being an architect probably helps as well, right? Design.
It's more of a structural engineers.
Okay.
They are really good.
I suppose it's just such a key element to this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Particularly when you're repurposing something, like getting that, stripping back and knowing exactly what you're playing with, and then maximising space is key, right?
Yeah.
No, it looks amazing.
our loan with you guys was roughly around 3 million. For the benefit of the viewers who don't quite understand how development finance works, it's not a case of just 3 million landing in our account. So how does it actually work?
So what's key to us as a lender? Value of the building. So we had that done initially. The verification of the cost that you're going to spend to get to the end product, so for the gross development value of the scheme, and then monthly, obviously I'm here at the moment just come to have a look at what you've done so far, but ordinarily it would be a monitoring surveyor that comes in and checks the works, and then you have funds on a monthly basis, so they get drawn down.
Key stages as and when we need it to progress. So it doesn't just land in our account in one lump sum. I mean, that would be great, but unfortunately that's not the way it works. That's it. What do you think? What do you think of progress so far?
Really good, really good. So it's going to, honestly though, it's going to be nice to feed back to the team, done the strip out. We're just looking forward to you actually drawing some money from us. So hopefully that'll be this month.
We're going to do the first drawdown this month.
No, but it's been really nice to see the progress, and perhaps come in a
It's getting there. It's getting there. It's a delicate process, like I said. You're going to see a lot of progress in the next month or so, month and a half, I think.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Thanks, Aaron, for coming down. Really good to have you here.
No, it's lovely. Thanks for showing us around.
No worries. Till next time.
I'll see you in a few months.
A few months' time, Hopefully a lot more progress by then.
Yeah, lovely.
Cool.
See you
Take
later.
care. Cheers. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the progress. There's still a lot more to come in the coming months, so stay tuned for more.